Twitch has recently banned gambling on their site. That's stuff like slots, roulette, and dice. And this comes after a recent scandal of one of the streamers on there actually scamming other streamers over $300,000 to fuel his own gambling addiction. That's what kind of brought light to the situation. But what's crazy to me even more about this is that some streamers even stated that they were making over $1 million a month off of their partnerships alone with companies like Stake and Roulette and different stuff like that. So how do you think those creators are feeling right now that it's banned?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they're not just kind of like allowing it to happen. I'm sure that there's definitely people that are probably in contact with, Twitch trying to get it restored and whatnot. But I mean, that's really interesting. I wonder kind of how that process worked of him kind of like scamming the person for, the couple $100,000. But yeah, man, I mean, you said like Stake and all those companies are kind of like, they're banned from like streaming any of that.
Yeah, so pretty much the only gambling that's allowed right now on Twitch is sports betting, poker, and there's one other that I can't remember off the top of my head. But pretty much everything that doesn't have consumer protection within the U.S., like roulette, slots, and dice, are all going to be banned, and you're no longer allowed to stream. So my question is I wonder if those streamers like XQC and Trainwrecks, who are the people that listed they are making over $1 million a month, just on their partnerships, not including what they were making from viewers, if they're going to try to find another platform where they can stream or what their plan's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I also think that it's going to be, was this too radical of a move on Twitch's part? Could they have just really gone in after a lawsuit and just really protected the Twitch streamers that got hurt and kind of be the forefront against the streamer that really lost everyone's money, instead of really kind of just completely doing an outright ban for everybody else that was being really successful on the platform? And so, you're protecting a few streamers, but then you're also hurting streamers as well that were using the platform to make money. Or even better, I think Twitch could have just enacted, if you're going to stream gambling content, then we want a tax for it. We want like some form of if we want a bit of a cut. If you're going to stream gambling content and profit off of that on our platform, we need to take some sort of tax. That way, if there's lawsuits that happen in the future, we have the money to cover it because you guys have already paid us in advance through the cut through your gambling content.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest reasons that people started the boycott after that initial scam was because they said that Twitch is a very impressionable content, especially on a lot of young viewers. So it's feeding into that like gambling addiction. They don't want to shed that light that like, hey, gambling is cool, because in reality it is a risk to, I guess you say, younger viewers.
Yeah, I think that's a little ridiculous though. Just not that they're not doing the right thing for younger viewers, because I think protecting them from gambling, but you can't make a rule like that and then be really soft on banning people actually performing sexual acts on camera.
Yeah.
Like maybe not super blatant, but even just kind of hinting at it, and you don't really go after them, but then you ban other streamers for other things. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, there's one thing that Twitch definitely has going on right now. It's their banning system of just like how they decide to ban people and how long they decide to ban people just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like you said, like Gideon and stuff like that, they have lifetime
It's
bans.
crazy. It's crazy.